So we have Smokes Media down for today. We're going to record a YouTube video. I haven't recorded the YouTube video in time because I've just been lazy, but we're going to go to Flex and Tone. We're going to hit push. I'll probably give you a bit of an update on myself, maybe a bit of a physique update as well, even though I'm kind of mid bulk or peak bulk. I'm actually at my heaviest ever body weight, and I'm not too much of a fat cunt, so a bit of a success. So yeah, gonna have my second meal of the day, which is going to be 120 grams of cream of rice, 40 grams of whey, which I'm going to make a paste out of. I'm going to take the rest of my help ups, a couple of check-ins, and then hit push. Yeah, so the secret is in for, well, my microwave is kind of slow, so 2 minutes, and then pull it out, mix it, 2 minutes, pull it out, mix it, and just keep doing it. But for a normal microwave, like when I'm back home, just a minute. A little bit of mixing up. I don't know, expensive. That's the whey paste, boys. Be alright. 5 grams too much, it's not going to kill me. And then the main event. Oh, look at that. Give me a spoon. Yeah, just going to finger the rest of that now. We're going to bump up carbs on both days, training days and rest days. It's going to bring our average up 137 across the week. So I'm going to put that in our planner here now that we have an increase of calories. It's going to be 137. So you can see now our notes section is really kind of starting to take shape, and week upon week any changes that we make are going to go in there, okay? If you have any questions, as always, during the week or anything, man, just give me a shout. I'm only at the other end of the phone. Thank you very much, and I will speak to you soon. Thank you. Right, that is check-ins done. We are ready to go to the gym. I've just packed my bag, got my pump ready, kind of monster, so I'm going to get caffeinated up. We're going to go to Flex and Tone. First time in Flex and Tone, but I've heard it's pretty good old school vibes in there, and I do like an old school gym. I think it kind of adds to it, the aura of it as well. We can just hear, you know, metal plates and all that kind of crack. So going to go down there, going to hit a nice little nice little push session. Hopefully get a nice pump after as well. And yeah, we're running through the session when we get there. We'll see what kit we have available, see what we can do, try and kind of, you know, make it as optimal as possible as we can, but as well sometimes you just need to go in there and have a bit of fun, lift the weight, you know what I mean? So gonna go there now and we'll bring you with you. Right, so we're here in Flex and Tone, first time in this gym. It's actually pretty sick, I won't lie, I'm pretty gobsmacked. They have like 5 pieces of every piece of equipment. There's like 5 pec decks, 5 lateral raise machines, 5 dip machines. So we're pretty spoiled for choice. What I'm going to do is I'm going to jump in, I'm going to kind of follow similar enough to what I have back in FLF, but you know, with a few different pieces of equipment in there just to have them and just kind of have a go on them as well. I've never used some of them. I think it's kind of cold in here as well, so we're going to keep kind of wrapped up for the moment. As we go through the sessions, the layers will come off, and I might show you what pump I have by the end. But yeah, we're going to get stuck straight in. We're going to use the lateral raise machine over here. Then we're going to jump onto the Nautilus incline press, Nautilus flat press, pec deck, dumbbell lateral, and then we're just going to go tricep, bicep, tricep.
They been on their ass, bitch, I'm on the rail. I wrap it, I bag it, I pack it for sale. Got feeling on speed out, hit me to chill. I give it a thrill, I put it on film. Niggas facade, get applaud, that ain't real. Come to my section and flex, we can tell. I got a show where she dipping them nails. I'm flipping my L's, I know they can tell. I did it too major, they hit me for favors. Been him since the cable was cut in the cradle. What's up, only right that I do it. Colossal until I'm a boss, so they want me to fail. Look, we prevail, tell them the point.
This lateral raise machine, it's not as fancy as the one that I have in FLF. It's not a prime lateral, 3 different settings to, you know, focus on the mid, the short and the lengthened. It's just your basic lateral raise machine. But sometimes that's all you need, okay? You don't need the best equipment. You just need to go in and do what you have with what you have right now, or do what you can with what you have right now. So people that are home, you know, making excuses that I don't have this equipment, that equipment. To start now with what you have, it's plenty. It's enough to kind of, got me to where I am now. Obviously, I'm in a better situation in Manchester, but for the last 6-7 years, I've been at home with basic, if not even worse equipment than I have here in this gym. And I was still able to make great progress. So you don't need to have your 3-pin loaded prime pullovers or whatever the fuck machine. It's just about going through, getting really strong at basic movements, basic machines, basic equipment. And then when you're in a position that you need the better equipment, then move towards that. But what you have now is perfect. So don't make excuses, just get strong with the equipment that you have.
They talk like they got it, but they need to stop it. I'm leading with logic, my heartbeat is frosted. I seen it, got optics I needed from Shawty. She mean with the top and it's obvious. They need him a target, I'm dodging their darts, make 'em reach for the stars. I'm dumping, I'm forcing the pun off the runs. I'm moving with caution, I'm saucing my niggas.
So you can see with my warm-up sets here, I'm not wasting any time or wasting any energy, okay? On that last set there, 1 rep, that's all I need to do. Got a feel for it, and I know that I can do 4. I'm not going in doing 8, 9, 10 reps, wasting needless energy, you know what I mean? Accumulating junk volume. I'm just taking my time, taking 1 rep at a time, see how it feels, and I know then if I can take it for 4 plays. So you see here, I just took off a plate for the back off set. So 4 plates for the top set, 3 for the back off. A question that I always get off clients is, how much weight should I take off my back off set, or what should be the difference between top set and back off set? Roughly, I would say about 25% in load. So for example, we have 4 plates, going to pull off, that's 20, 40, 60, 80 kg, going to pull off 20 kg, so we're down to 60 kg. Now it's not exactly 25%, but it's a rough estimate. I wouldn't go taking half the weight off, or I wouldn't just take off 2.5 kg. There has to be a kind of sweet spot there, obviously depending on the load you're using. And I say roughly 25% from your top set to your back off set. Not getting rid of. Right, so one of the reasons I picked this machine and why it is such a good machine is it converges at the top. So you can see when we're coming away, we're out away from the body, and then as you press forward, the elbow and the upper arm actually come across the body. So when you think of the pec, the main function is to bring the arm across the body, okay? It's not even to press it away, it's to bring it across. So with this movement, you're pressing, but you're also coming across the body. So you're really getting the pec as somewhat as fully shortened as you can get it in a pressing movement. So a really, really good piece of equipment. Another alternative to this would just be a dumbbell. Because the dumbbell, you have a free motion, you can come away and then you can converge. With a lot like your Smith machines or your bench presses, it's just one plain motion, you can't come across the pec.
Try your luck, test me in again, we let it rain. Please don't start us up. Got that black and white, that yin and yang. Mr. Officer, please don't search us, we don't got a thing. Tell her park it up, then that ass be poking out them jeans. Up and sparking up, like the fireworks, I keep the flame. Heard you barking up, this the wrong tree, I got the strings. Yeah, I'm charging up, they can't keep up, got them looking drained. Now they walking up, trying to put the face to the name. I pull up and I skirt, and I'm swerving. If a nigga try to holler, she gon' curve him. We came from under buzz like a
Alright, I want to say something. So I've never actually used a pec deck like that before. It's very different, it's kind of more old school. But you can see what I'm intentionally doing is spending like 2 seconds in the lengthen phase here, because as I mentioned, on both my presses, it was both very much shortened, okay? So shortened's pretty taxed. I'm going to spend a bit in the lengthen phase here, a bit in the lengthen phase on my tricep dip, and then the bicep tricep, and then we're done, alright? Also on that, one of the reasons why they have pec decks like this and why it actually is very good for the pec is because it lets you solely focus and isolate the pec. I don't have to think about anything from here down. All I have to think about is getting my elbow across my body, which is the function of the pec. Okay, I don't have to think about my hands, handles, D-handles, it's just boom. Okay, only thing you think about is elbow across body, pec shortened, and then you're on the money. Always wear protection, kids. How the fuck does this work? So I probably consider this more of like a tricep compound, if I want to put it that way. And after this I'll do like an isolation, like a cable crossover or whatever. But for this, I really think it's more of a compound because it's more of like a strength movement, if that makes sense. Like if you want to build some density, anyone who has good dips has good triceps. And also with that, you are going to be hitting, you know, the bottom pecs of your fibers, so you're hitting them decline. And it's like a decline press pretty much, you know what I mean? We were incline pressing earlier, then we flat press. Now it's for pretty much decline pressing, okay? So we're going to be hitting the lower pec fibers as well in this one.
Yeah, these niggas all square like Irvin. Yeah, we grew up in the hood, no Suburbans. If I say I need my money, then it's urgent. Yeah, they want me to quit. Yeah, they want me to shift. But as long as I'm alive, we gon' keep on making hits. While they steady shooting bricks, man, it's lit. Yeah, it's lit. Me and Dale back to back, and yeah, I'm dishing the assist. Yeah, they talk a lot of shit, but we really with the shits. Lame ass niggas always gon' be reaching for they hit. Smoke a nigga like a clip. They can never catch me slipping. Every time your girl around, she be watch the way I'm dripping. Try your luck, test me in again, we let it rain. Please don't start us up. Got that black and white, that yin and yang. Mr. Officer, please don't search us, we don't got a thing. Tell her park it up, then that ass be poking out them jeans. Up and sparking up, like the fireworks, I keep the flame. Heard you barking up, this the wrong tree, I got the strings. Yeah, I'm charging up, they can't keep up, got them looking drained. Now they walking.
Right, so just a little note on the bicep curl there. One of the reasons why I would do a bicep curl on a cable, say before I would do a dumbbell, is because there's a constant tension on the muscle, okay? So with a dumbbell curl, you know, it's very hard here in the lengthened, but when you get up here, you can pretty much hold that all day, you know what I mean? There's not much going on there for you. Whereas with a cable, there's constant tension all the way up and all the way down, okay? So from the lengthened to the shortened. So if you are kind of stuck for time, or if you have the option to do both, do the cable first and then do your dumbbells after. World's strongest man at tent number 1. Cian O'Brien representing Ireland. I don't even know how heavy this is, man. I'm gonna fucking put my back out, right? Do not try this at home. Oh. I don't want to injure myself. Alright, go on again. Oh, that was hard. Right guys, that is it. So that was push wrapped up, and we're just going to wrap up the video here. So it's actually a really good environment. The first time in Flex and Tone. Obviously I'm in Manchester for the last 7 months and I haven't even travelled 20 minutes down the road to visit the gym. But I definitely would recommend anyone who's in Manchester or who's visiting Manchester to come. I think it was a £5 for a day pass. So yeah, definitely getting your money's worth. And they definitely do have some unbelievable pieces of equipment. Maybe not as well equipped as, you know, Ultraflex or FLF, but still better than any gym back home in Ireland, I can tell you that much, alright? But yeah, really good environment, kind of old school vibes, bit of nitty and gritty, but to be honest, I kind of like that in the gym as well. I don't like when everything's too shiny and new. I like going in there and just getting to work, and, you know, a bit of dirt, there's no harm in that as well, alright? So, just for myself, I know it's been a while since I uploaded a YouTube video, so training's going well, really well at the moment. I'm kind of mid-bulk, so I'm currently my heaviest ever body weight. Bulking or gaining until April, and then prep starts. So show date number 1 is PCA Manchester, 3rd September 2023. Write it down in the diaries because that is the first time I'm going to step on stage. So looking forward to it, but you know, it's about 6 years in the making now at this stage. So yeah, all roads lead to there, and I'm very much just focused on that at the moment, no distractions. So going to definitely make the vlogs more of a regular occurrence from here on in. Might even bring Josh back down again to keep it more of a regular occurrence with him. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything, man. I'm going to wrap up the vlog there. If you've liked it, please like, subscribe, comment, all that YouTuber shit. And yeah, I'll be back again soon. Peace.
That's a major key, that's a chess move. I'm your favorite G, I think it's best. Yo. Stop with all the grilling, I'm on jet fuel.